Good morning. My name's Donna, and today we are doing the 3D for you and me hashtag. I'm making this on Friday because I'm about to have a house full of people, so I won't be able to make it on Saturday, but I will release this video on Saturday. I expressed last week frustration with the book. Now, I must say this about the book. The pattern directions are very clear. It even has graphs to back up what you're reading. For that, big thumbs up to this book. Not so much thumbs up on the designs in the book. They're cute as all get out, but they are different stitch counts in the squares, which will make it hard to make a standardized blanket. You can see on my notes, there were stitch counts of 116 stitches. There were 29 patterns, squares. For 34 squares, there was 100 and then 104. I grouped those together because they're so close the way I plan on doing the border. 2 stitches per round, or 1 stitch per round is not going to hurt it. In fact, I could probably do like 98 with this 100 as well. But there's 25. No, I can't remember what there was. I think there was 25 with a 109 with 104, but I could be mistaken. And then there were the odd ones. They went anywhere from they were over 100, which 120 is the biggest one. And then there's one that only has a ending stitch count of 60. No, you can't. No. I made several. At the beginning of the book, they're mostly 100. So that'll work. But the 116, I did decide, okay, I've made all 100s. Let me go ahead and show you my square for this month. I do not like the eyes on this, and I found out that I messed up on another part. But there's the pig ears. I did not put the jowls on it. I didn't like the way it looked. I thought it looked bad. I do not like the eyes. I will go back and make a little cinch circle with 6 single crochet in it to make the eyes look a little bit better. If you notice, my end didn't weave in because I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about this. Like I said, I went and did the 116, and I found out that the circles here are not your standardized way of doing it. This is pretty much standardized. I love the way it looks. Now, this is a slightly different gray, but this is the way a lot of the squares are done. Some of them don't have this single stitch round. It just goes 12. But the stitch count in these circles are not standardized. They're weird. They're just strange. I've got a very old mind, and I've been crocheting and doing stuff like this for like 40 years. I know the past 10, 15, I've been steadily crocheting every day. there's hardly a day gone by except for when I had my operations and stuff that I haven't crocheted. And I've made a gazillion, a legion, let's just say, of top-down hats. And there's a standard way to increase your circle. And then you keep straight to come down the rest of your hat. And I can't do this the way this is done. To me, it looks crowded. It's not this part. A lot of my hats, they start out with a single stitch row and then it goes to double crochet. But this is 1, 2, 3 rows plus that. And this is just 3 rows without that. And look at the difference. There's not really but a little bit of difference. I could probably put this single stitch center or single crochet center like this one has into this standard and it would be the same size. I don't know why the person did it this way. It looks crowded to me. It doesn't look even. I do not like the way this looks. I do not like the way this crochets. I had to keep going back because I'm in a groove and I'll just do it the standard way I do it. This is strange. It's weird. And I don't know why they did it this way except to be original. Why mess with a good thing? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So what I've decided to do is I'm going, because I considered quitting the make-along. But then I thought better of it. I thought, well, what about all these other knitters out there who are like me and can't handle this? Who would much rather do this, the standardized way of making a circle. So I've decided that I'm going to make the squares my own way. I'm going to use a standardized circle, a standardized square, so that all my stitch counts will come out correctly. And then I will go back and put the decorations on it the way the book says, except for those when they like this one and the panda bear has this weird stick out thing. No, I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. Girls, Ashley and Neva, if you don't want me doing them different, then I'll bow out. But I think they want me to do it because they're interested in seeing different things. Different ways people come up with to do the same thing. So when I come up with a standardized square to put all the decorations, I'm just mostly doing the animals. I may do something different on some of the other ones, but the animal ones, no, they need to be standardized. Let me show you. If I can show you without showing the pictures. This makes no sense to me. Now this, now I'm showing the whole thing. I only mean to show a little bit of it. That. Look how big that bunny's head is. Bunny's head shouldn't be that big. And then look at how small this mouse head is. Now I can see making the mouse a little bit smaller, but no. Like the pig, the bunny head is even bigger than what they show the pig's head. and then it's got all this jowl stuff I don't like. So I'm going to make it more like my other Gigi blanket. I like the way Jada & Stitches did it. So that square is 10 inches, round about 10 inches. This square measures about, the way I did it with the yarn I used and the hook I used, did about 8.5 inches. I don't know if I'm going to redo this square or leave it as is. That's why I'm not tied in yet. I think they'll be cute. I'm going to change the eyes. Yeah, that is a different color. No, it's not. It's not that color. It doesn't matter. It's going to be cute. When I fix the eyes, it'll be cute. I like this solid circle much better than those jowls and stuff. It didn't work out. Someone did tell me to go check out Pamela's Adoring Crochet, because she had a problem with the squares and then she figured out a way to fix it. But that's a different problem than what I'm having. I had already figured that out. The problem she was having, I'd already figured that out when I was making my Jada & Stitches blanket for Gigi number 2. So I didn't have that problem. It's about getting the face straight with these, or them being cockeyed. The thing is, you make the circle and the square, and then you put the facial features on. If you try putting on the facial features before you put the square on, then it might, unless you're very careful, it'll be skewed. So yeah, I guess that's all. This right here is supposed to be the mouse. Now this right here is almost as big as the pig, because when I did the pig, I did the standardized circle. I didn't really read except for how many rows there were. I really didn't read how it was constructed because I was so used to doing this. So the pig's a little bit different. So I don't know. I know I'm not going to do these. And this is the small one. It's supposed to have another round around it that's the same color as the square. Like if I was doing blue, I'd do another round of circle around it, which would make it even bigger than the pig. And then the stitch count is 116 instead of 100 or 104. So no, I'm gonna do it my way. I will explain what I did, so maybe you guys can if you're having trouble with the squares, maybe you guys can follow me along on my journey. It's gonna be different. So yeah, I'm sorry this is another grumpy video, but I promise they'll get better, because I'll figure it out. I always figure it out, and I'll do it the easy way instead of that complicated. There's no sense in making a circle that complicated. Not when it's easy. Complicated, I'm taking the easy route. When I get it all figured out, I'll give you guys my formula for my squares. And yeah, buy the book. It's a good book, even if you don't follow it directly. It will give you good ideas. Or you can follow it directly if you're not an old curmudgeon like I am. And you'll have cute squares. They won't fit together, but you'll have cute squares. Oh, mercy. Well, this is getting kind of long, and I didn't really want to make it this long because these are usually short videos, and you've heard me yak for way too long. So yeah, still join us. Remember, if you are making videos, let me know, either in the description box or the comment box down below, or you can email me and let me know, because I want to put your videos on my playlist. That way everybody has one spot they can go to get them. Because yeah, sometimes you can find them with the hashtag, but it's much easier if they're all on one playlist. And I believe Neva's doing it too, so I may have to take a peek at her playlist to see if there's any people she has that I don't have on my list. We're going to keep on keeping on, because I gotta get another blanket done. So you guys love one another, even if you're old curmudgeons like me. You take care. Until next time. Bye bye.